You brought him here to kill me!
No!
That's a...
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Anakin on Empire Clans World of Tanks Blitz, and in today's video I will be telling you how to play the WZ112-2 correctly, or how to improve on it if your stats are not the best on this tank. So first of all, this video is mainly for my friend Padme1208. I was initially just going to make this like an unlisted video, but I decided why not make it public, so this is going to be the video on this. So first of all, this tank is a, well, it is Chinese, but basically like a Russian heavy. It's basically like any other Russian IS heavy out there, like an IS-3 or anything like that, and so it's got like the same Russian type of gun on like any of those other Russian tanks, heavies. So it's got a 400 Alpha 122mm, that has penetration 226 on standard with calibrated, so about average for the tier, and pretty much just an average Soviet gun on it. So and just like any other Russian guns, it's got bad aiming time, 6 seconds, but the dispersion is 0.35, which is not that good, but it's also not too bad compared to other Russian heavies. But I'd say it's actually, it gets better accuracy. I hit more shots in this than most of the other Russian heavies, especially the IS-5 is the worst. That one's got like the worst accuracy. But so gun-wise, this tank is not too bad. I actually like this gun, and I'd say it's like one of the better ones out of any other Russian guns. So next up is the armor, which is super good on this tank. You have like really strong frontal armor, especially on the upper plate. That's I think like 300 something millimeters of effective armor, and the side arm is also super good. And since it's like not pre-angled like a pike nose, you're able to angle it just like any other tank, and to maximize your armor. So you just angle it. You don't have to like go straight forward like an IS-7 type of thing. So you can angle it just like an IS-4 or any other tanks that like a Tiger 2 or something. So armor wise, I really love the armor also because the turret is super strong. So overall, the armor profile is very strong on this, and it's really good in face hugging situations, side scrapes and stuff, and hold downs of course. So mobility is really good on this tank. You have 28 kilometers per hour average speed and a top speed of 42 kilometers per hour, which is really high. And not only that, you have 20 kilometers per hour top reverse speed, which is also really good. So those are the stats, but enough of the stats. I'll just show the equipments also in case if you want to see them, and I'll get into some live gameplay. So basically, the playstyle of this tank is just like most other Russian heavies. Like you kind of hold the front line, and you don't go too aggressive, of course, but you're not like a support tank, that's for sure, like a Tiger 2 or a T-34 that stays behind. You're more of the tank that like goes in the front line and holds the front line, keeps everyone like busy, and meanwhile your like Tigers and T-34 stuff like cover you. And so, but you do go to the front line. You can side scrape in the cities. You can use like ridge lines to hold down and cover your hole, and you can yeah, it works in a lot of different situations. So in this game here, we're gonna push with the heavies here with the T-34 and the T-32 along with that T-30. So they're the T-34 is like, it worked really well in the hold down, and same as the T-32. They got gun depression and strong turrets, and the T-30's also got strong turrets. So they'll all work well like by the dunes area. So I could side scrape in the city here, but I'm gonna try to see if I could spot some enemies and see like where they're going, because this tank has good speed, so you're able to get there pretty fast. So I'm gonna try to see if there's anyone out there. So there's a T-34 there, so I'll try to get a shot into him there. So the gun is not the best, but it's actually not too bad for Russian heavies there. So there, I was able to spot. It looks like everyone is coming over here. There's no one at C, so we have one light, a T-49 over there at C, but otherwise everyone else is here. So we probably shouldn't have poked up there, but it's okay. We got hit points and stuff, so we're gonna just kind of, I guess, wait here, and I'll go into the A-cap base here. And so right now there's just pretty much nothing else to do, but we can just kind of wait. We have our T-49 that just died there, so we should probably start pushing. Our team should push soon, I'd say, because, well, we're taking out a lot of the enemies right here, so, and I haven't really gotten any shots out, so I'm just gonna push, try to get some damage out. So there's that RU-251, but I'm gonna just push straight on this, this T-34 first, because I need to take that out. That's got a big gun. Okay, now he's a one-shot. I'm gonna put on my adrenaline. I'm gonna ignore that RU-251. That Malshin is not looking at us, so I can finish off this T-34. And then there's that Progetto 46 that I want to target next, because he has a lot of DPM, and he's also a one-shot. So I'll target that Progetto 46 and take him out, unless if our Leopard PT takes him out. Okay, our RU-251 took him out, so then I can just target them Malshin. So this tank works really well in brawling situations, because, I don't know, I haven't really bounced many shots, but if you angle, then you can, let's see if I could bounce him. Never mind. Okay, so that was a pretty just easy game, like, nothing really, we didn't, like, show the armor in this game, really, or how it's played, because we just have a good team. Okay, but that's the Russian gun right there, like, when you just, okay, there, we bounced off the side armor, so, yeah, you can use, like, objects, just, like, doesn't have to be, like, buildings, like, actual side scraping, but, like, oof, there's another miss. So yeah, that's the Russian gun. So that's just like part of this tank. You can't really like fix it. So that's just what you get. And then, but you shouldn't be like staying too far back. So that was a pretty bad game, like, but at least we still won. And then we helped our team a bit still. But I didn't really bounce anything, which is, there's games when I bounce like a lot of damage. So I'll just do one more other game to try to get a better game, because this game sucked, kind of. It wasn't really, well, it was like an okay game, but not really the best game for the video, so let's try again. So, same thing, I'm gonna push heavy side here with this IS-3 and T-34, so we could just, I'm gonna go to the D cap, since I'm probably the fastest heavy here, and I'll just try to get the cap, because this map, I like to get the cap early on, just because it helps in the end a lot of times, especially since there's 4 bases here. So I'm already in the cap here, and our mediums aren't even, like, near the base. I don't know what they're doing, but yeah, so we'll get this base, and it looks like, okay, everyone is pushing this way, but, so no one's going over to the A cap at all on our team, so I'll just kind of, let me see, there's not much going on at all, really, like, okay, there are people at the A cap, probably the Chimera or the Vickers CR. Yeah, there's a Vickers CR, so the Chimera is probably the one capping, and so they can deal with the Vickers easily, but we probably need some support over here, so, because there's just this IS-3 here, so I could just wait here for now and try to bounce shots, maybe side scrape, but we have the T-34 that wants to attack and push. His tank is probably not really the tank that should be, like, rushing, but I'll just go and support him, because I got the armor. There, so that was kind of a lucky shot, but here, I'll try to absorb the shots for the T-34, because I got the armor. I'll just go first, because so I can keep my teammates alive. Even if I do get hit, then it's okay there. So now that IS-3 is like a one-shot, and this armor is really good, so I'm just gonna like push straight up here, and I'm probably gonna target that WZ-112-2. There, so I was able to penetrate his lower plate. That's the kind of weakness on this tank. It's pretty small, but it's pretty much the only weakness, like, on the front armor. Especially when you're angling, it's really hard to penetrate. He's not really angling, though, so I'm gonna just try to shoot this VK-100. Okay, there, we got a high roll there, so I think we're doing pretty good here, because we got 3 people here. As long as we target, like, yeah, they're focusing that VK-100, which is good. Alright, I tracked it, but that's okay, because that means that IS-3 can get a shot on it. So, okay, he also, I guess, tracked. But I'm just gonna rush. Wait, this might not be the best idea, but they both have long reloads, so I'm able to just get around here to safety, and that IS-3 should get another shot, and then I can finish him off. Or that T-34. Okay, wait. Oh, I got another track. Okay, this is just really unlucky, so... Well, hopefully the IS-3 can reload in time. I'm trying to use that. Okay, there we go. So now he's dead, and then we can just push on this WZ-112 that's now just running away pretty much. So, ow, I'm getting stuck on a concrete. So he just shot, yeah, he just killed our T-34, so he's got a 12-second reload. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, he might actually finish us off, but let's try to bounce the shell. Okay, there we go, we bounced it off of the side armor. But that Vickers CR is coming here, so... But there, I killed him. And now that Vickers is probably gonna... He's gonna kill us, but... Our team... We could have won this if we had a better team, but... Yeah. So that's kind of how the tank is, like... I don't play it extra aggressive. Like, if I pushed, like, a little too early there, like, on those heavies, I might have gotten more damage and stuff, and maybe, like... helped a little more, but I probably would have died there, and then... Yeah, so... If our mediums would have like done better, then we would have won this game probably. So yeah, this game this tank is like, it can also work in the mediums. I haven't played it in this video, but like since it's got the speed and the turret armor, you're able to go with mediums. I'll give the IS-3 and T-34 team players. Okay, so the video is 11 minutes long, so I'm probably just gonna cut it here. So yeah, that is the WZ-112-2, and I didn't really get, like, the best games in this, but, I mean, I guess they were okay. They weren't, like, bad games, I'd say. The first one was a win, but the damage wasn't that good. But this one was 2.7k damage, so I'd say this game was pretty good. So, yeah, that's basically, this tank is, it's good in, like, 1v1 brawls. Like, if you angle the tank, then you do really well, just because, like, it's really hard to, like, penetrate. If you're like at an angle like this, then you could just barely penetrate the lower plate, and you'll need to load. If you load gold, then you'll be able to penetrate the lower plate and probably the upper plate too. But I've bounced like gold shells off of the front and the sides just because from wiggling, and then the sides got space armor, I think, just like all the Russian heavies, so the heats don't go through it. So yeah, you can just like, if it looks like someone's spamming gold at you, I also like just like on all Russian heavies pretty much, I just show my sides because it like absorbs the heats, like. But yeah, otherwise pretty much everything else is just like a Russian heavy. So if you don't have a Russian heavy, then it's probably a little more difficult to play, but or you just have to get used to it. So it'll take a while, because my first Russian heavy was the IS-6, and then my career stats suck in that tank. So like, yeah, it just takes some time to get used to it. It might be, if you don't want to hurt your stats on this tank, it might be better just to grind like an IS-3 or something, and get like an IS-3, get some practice on it, or even an IS or something like that. But yeah, I'd say the armor profile is more similar to an IS. But anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. So hopefully you did enjoy, and hope you learned something in this video, and hopefully Padme, you get better in the WZ. And yeah, that's it. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.